Second date update here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. If you know someone that hasn't been getting a call back from that person that they went on a date with, will you tell them to call us up for second date update? We want you to go to mojointhemorning.com. So if you've been on a date and you don't get a call back, you know how tough that is. I mean, it's happened to not just women, it happens to guys all the time too. And to me, it's kind of like a mind F. You know, it's like somebody's messing with your mind.
It's one thing to not get the second date. It's another thing to never know what you did wrong to cause that to happen.
We have somebody on the phone with us right now who went on a date over a week ago with a guy that I think not necessarily was a date as much as it probably was a one-night stand.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
Paige, is it bad of me to say that it's kind of a one-night stand?
No, that's okay.
All right. You guys met in a weird way, and he had kind of a weird story behind things. Can you tell everybody what happened?
Well, so we met. I was at a happy hour with a bunch of friends, and so was he. And so we met at the bar. And, you know, we got to talking. He bought me a drink. We ended up talking all night. He was really cool. Like, we had such a good time.
Yeah.
But he told me that he was here on business. And so once the bar night ended, we went back to his hotel room and fooled around.
Wow. So your friends let you go back to his hotel room with him?
Well, you know, I mean, like, they checked him out.
I know you're a grown woman. You know what I mean? I know you're able to do what you want to do, but still, I would think that your friends would probably be a little leery of you going to some guy's place.
Well, you know, they said hi to him, and I got the okay from
They
them.
approved,
Because,
yeah.
They were okay with that then.
Yeah, because he was a cool, nice guy. Like, we had a really good time.
What's his story? How old was he, and was he?
I mean, you know, he was roughly my age, so it was totally cool. But
how old?
Late 30s, maybe.
Okay. All right.
Totally.
So you kind of knew what you were getting with the whole hotel line story. I mean, to me, I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive when I hear a story like that. I'm like, really, what's really going on?
Well, so at one point, he did tell me that he was divorced. But again, like, that's totally cool, you know? Like, he's here on business.
Yeah.
He's, you know, clearly getting over it. He's totally divorced. Like, it's all good.
Where is he from? Did he tell you where he was from?
Oh, somewhere out west.
Okay.
Wait, you don't even know where he was from?
just
You have
said
no
it's
idea
somewhere
where it
west, or
was?
you don't
She just
remember?
wanted to get some D.
No, he was from California.
Okay.
So did you guys talk after this one night in his hotel room happened?
We did. So for a couple of days, we were really texting, like, kind of a lot. You know, hey, how are you? It was so good to see you the other day. Like, I had so much fun. You know, and, like, the texts were coming pretty frequently. But then, just a couple of days ago, he just stopped. Completely went rogue on the text messages. And, I mean, I gave him I would wait a couple hours, and then a couple more hours, and I'd be like, hey, is everything okay?
And nothing.
And completely silent. Like, almost to the fact that, like, I wonder, did he lose his phone? Did he change his phone number?
Wait.
Did his wife find out?
Yeah, did he go home to his family?
By the way, I love how the first thing is, did he lose his phone?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Maybe his contacts got erased and he just doesn't know who I am? Well,
He probably really wants to get a hold of me.
I can tell you this. He didn't lose his phone because he answered our phone, and he's on the phone with us right now under the pretense of we would not say his name because he knows that potentially somebody else could hear this. But are you there? We'll call you Initial A, okay?
Okay.
You're on the radio with us. Are you okay with your voice being on the radio?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to recognize my voice.
And there was something that you just wanted to say. What was it? First off, say hello to Paige.
Hi. Hi, Paige.
Hey.
You did not lose your phone or your contacts in your phone, right?
No, I did not. I still the same phone, and I have the contacts and everything.
I am so curious to hear what your explanation is.
Well, what is it that
Yeah.
what is your thing that you wanted to say?
I wanted to let you know, Paige, that I am not divorced. I am separated. I was separated. I told you that I was divorced because it was just easier than going through a long explanation of the dirty details of the separation. And I thought that a divorce was imminent. I really thought that it was going to happen any time, but in the time since, my wife and I have decided to give it another go. And so things have just sort of changed direction from where they were when I saw you the other night. And honestly, I don't want to try to explain to my wife where all these calls are coming from, and I would really appreciate it if you just stopped trying to call me.
Cool.
And we asked him to come on with us to kind of be a wake-up call to other women who might also go for the story of the divorce. I don't buy it. I don't think you ever had a separation to begin with. That's just me. But
No, I did. I was separated at the time, and I thought that it was going towards a divorce. I really did. It didn't seem like there was any light at the end of that tunnel, but things changed.
What changed?
Was there a conversation that was had or what?
Well, I think that it was being gone for a while. It was being on a trip for a while, and being away from each other. And then when we came back, like there was just when I came back, rather there was just a new perspective.
Was it you or your wife that was the reason why you guys were separated from each other, or so to speak? So does how like you say separated? Who wanted to be separated? Hello?
Initial A.
I think he ended up hanging up the phone. He doesn't want to
Well,
be on anymore.
he gave his explanation and he's out.
All right, let me do this. Paige, I want you to hang here for a second because I want to ask the listeners. Do you buy his story? Do you believe he ever was separated? Or do you think that this was a guy that just had a one-night stand? And do you think that Paige should just end it? Or should she look into it a little bit more?
Wait for what? Why? No.
Maybe I'm not saying have a relationship, but maybe this guy his wife needs to know what happened.
Oh.